Hi guys! Today's review is going to be on the Jurassic World Indominus vs Gyrosphere playset from Hasbro. Now, those of you who are familiar with the Hasbro Jurassic World toys will know that they tend to be pieces of crap. And the dinosaurs in particular tend to not be able to stand on their own. This Indominus, however, can stand. Despite having quite a loose leg, she can still stand up, which is impressive for a Hasbro. But it still has problems. This one mainly can be a health and safety risk because of the gimmick that the Gyrosphere has. This playset was actually recalled from shelves in the UK. I'm not sure about the US, because US's health and safety is a little bit more relaxed than the UK. But from the UK shelves, this got recalled, and I was very lucky to have found it in shops. And it was on offer as well, because the shop was wanting to get rid of all of its Jurassic World stuff. Why? Because they're all crap. Except the Indominus from this one is pretty decent. But I'll show you Indominus last. We'll now focus on the rubbish piece of crap that is the army man that you get with them. So yeah, it's tiny. There is no paintwork on it apart from the head. Well, when I say head, I mean what little of the face you can see, and I think the goggles have been painted. The goggles seems to have been painted black, but the rest of him is basically a grey blob of plastic. Nice detail on him, like with his jacket and everything. He's got some very nice detail, but he's just a piece of crap. Articulation, his head can do a full 360. His arms are basically attached together, so you move one, you move the other. And he can sit. So that's all he can do. Sit and stand. Onto the Gyrosphere. This is where the health and safety risk comes in. Because of this. This is the firing mechanism for the Gyrosphere to fight back against the Indominus. I don't know why they included that, because the Gyrosphere is a tourist thing rather than an army thing. But yeah, it just fires this disc, and you only get the one disc, so if you fire it and lose it, you're screwed. Well, not really, because the dinosaur is the main reason you buy this, not the Gyrosphere and not the little army man. So yeah, you basically it's one of those where you load it up and then squeeze these two. I'm going to try and do it so it fires over there, but I'm not going to be able to retrieve it because it's going to probably go to the other end of the room. Come on. It's not wanting to fire for some reason, but it does when the disc could also just fall out. Right, let's try that again. Nice. There we go. So yeah. Now I didn't put that much force into it, so it didn't actually go that far. But kids are going to have to put a lot more force into this, because it does sometimes stick once the disc's in. So kids are going to take their eyes out, each other's eyes out, and I'm pretty sure that's what happened, which is why we had complaints about this particular toy, and which is why it got recalled. Now, as you see, like with any Gyrosphere, there are seats, and the little army man can sit in it. And to activate and to open it up, you have to press this button. This is basically the Gyrosphere's weak spot where the Indominus has to hit, and when you press it, it opens up. The front of it opens like it's smashed the glass, and the seats fall out and the side pops open. So obviously you can then put the little army man in. You have to hold it at an angle so the army man actually sits in straight, and then just close it all back up, And he fell off his seat already. There we go. Shake it around a bit and he will get sat. There is, I think, if you have his arms up rather than down to the side like he is at the moment, I think you might be able to fit 2 of these little army men in, because you get one with other playsets, because there's the Pteranodon and the helicopter, which you get one, and there's a Mosasaur and a submarine, which I'm pretty sure you will get another army man. The Mosasaur and submarine was never released in this country, so I don't know, really. But yeah, and it just rolls on wheels. It's got 2 wheels and like a bumper to keep it upright. Oh look, he's falling out of his seat again. But yeah, that's the Gyrosphere, that little crap plastic ball. Now on to the main event, which is the Indominus. Are you going to actually stand up, or are you going to fall over? Yes, she's standing up. Detail-wise, this figure actually... Never mind. Never mind. She fell over, and now her dino damage is exposed. See? So I'll have to hold it, so she definitely won't fall over. This figure, from certain angles, like now from this side, this figure looks amazing. You can tell it's the Indominus. The only problem I have with it on this side is it looks like she's wearing lipstick. I know I'm guessing it's supposed to be blood, like she's just eaten someone, but it'd make sense to put the red on the teeth rather than around the lips, because that just looks like lipstick. But I mean, just look at the detail on it. Look at that head. That is an Indominus head. Focus. That is an Indominus head. And we'll come down. She's got all the back spikes. And then the tail. The tail could do with being a bit longer. I think it's a bit too short for the Indominus. The legs, she's got the Jurassic World logo on the leg. The legs are quite nice. The feet are pretty cool. Quite like the feet. No painting, not much on the underside of the feet, just because they need it to be flat. Then we've got the arms with like the weird little feathers, and the hands that are more human-like than dinosaur-like. Articulation-wise, you can move the arms, and that's about all you can do with the arms, so there's not that much point. The legs, alright, that's that leg, that's all it can do. And then with the other leg, that's all that can do. So articulation is not the best, and I have just pressed the button again. I shouldn't have done. So yeah, articulation is not the best. You can actually have a leaning. You can actually do it so she's leaning on her other hand to make her stand up. So it's like she's walking on 3 legs, well, 4 legs, but there you go. It looks like she can be taking the steps and stuff. But I prefer actually standing, so stand like that. It looks better. The gimmick on this figure is you pull the tail down and she bites. Yeah, pulling the tail down brings the head down and closes the mouth. As you can probably see, there is this little panel here, this little bit, and that is her dino damage, and to activate it you literally just have to tap it. And then inside is some nice ribs and some muscle tissue and blood and stuff like that. And then you just pull that out, do that. Because the idea is you basically have the gyrosphere. The Indominus has to try and hit that button, and the Gyrosphere has to try and hit the side panel, which I don't think is really fair, considering the Indominus can just go rah, whereas the Gyrosphere has to come around the side. But yeah. The thing that besides the not being able to stand, the other thing that people hate about the Hasbro Jurassic World figures is if I turn it around, they're full of bullet holes. Also, when my Indominus heads off to the side, because the head moves like that, the head shakes. And I'm thinking that the head was supposed to move with the gimmick, but for some reason mine broke because it's never done that. But yeah, anyway, they're covered in bullet holes. As you can see, there's one here, one here, one here, one here behind the leg, and I think that's it. Yeah, because there isn't one, damn it. There isn't one under the leg. So yeah, 4 bullet holes, which actually isn't that bad for a Hasbro Jurassic World toy. But it's still bad, considering you could easily just get some plastic the same colour as the paint and plug those holes in. And yeah, she really doesn't like standing much. Just because this leg is super loose, so it offers her no support at all. You have to balance it. Oh, it works quite well pointing upwards like that. So if you have her like angled up a little bit, the legs sort of lock because it's the joint limit, the joint range limit, so it sort of locks and that holds the pose. So right, let's close that down damage because I probably pressed that for like the millionth time. Now let's try and get her standing normally, how Indominus normally would stand. It's not going to happen. Back up. So yeah, let's bring the Gyrosphere in and we'll do some size comparisons. So here is the playset with the World of Nintendo Fox McCloud figure. World of Nintendo figures are quite a bit smaller. Then here it is with Nightmare Chica from Funko. These figures, they can be about the same size. It would be about the same height if Indominus could actually stand how she's supposed to stand, which is back parallel to the ground. And finally, we have her with Figma Kuritsugu. They are, how Indominus stands, they are about the same. Indominus is slightly taller. Even with the Figma being on its base, the Indominus is still taller. So I'll put him back over there. There we go. So that is, put that back there. Angle that slightly more to the side. There we go, we'll have it attacking it. So yeah, that is the Indominus versus Gyrosphere playset by Hasbro from Jurassic World. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!